Okay, Huber. For you, I played Streets of Rage 4 recently. Had an opportunity, jumped on it. Obviously, I've played it here and there with you, but I don't know it like you. Patrick Morales did that backtrack.
The best.
Back in the day.
If you can find that video, Game Trailers Backtrack Streets of Rage.
Yeah. But yeah, got to check it out. It's from basically the same team that did Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap,
which I've not played. I need to.
Yeah, I've seen Ben's thing on it. Like the going back and forth between the old visuals and the new visuals on that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's basically 3 different teams. So you've got Emu, Lizard Cube, who are doing the visual side of it, and then Guard Crush. And the guy that was there playing with me and showing it off is like, we'll only get to make Streets of Rage 4 once.
Yeah.
So it's like they just going all in and being very, very serious about it.
So I've been waiting. I've been on my pins and needles, Bloodworth, to save everything for this video. I have questions. I'm excited. But the first order of business is obviously the music. Is Yuzo involved? What is the deal? What did it sound like? I need answers.
Problem is,
yeah,
what I played was a loud, crowded place.
No!
With no opportunity to hear the music. The trailer that they just put out with the gameplay, that was very indicative of the things that I played.
Yeah.
It says in very small text, music and sound not final or something like that.
Yes.
Like very clearly. They didn't talk about anything else. I was like, music and sound not final.
Yeah. It's coming. The announcement's coming. I feel it. Still holding out hope.
Yeah.
So how, because you played it, so you can speak to this. How does it look in person when you're playing in the motion versus watching a video online? Could you tell a big difference? Is it one of those things where you really got to just feel it when you're playing it?
I mean, it feels like, very crisp, hand-drawn art of largely like characters that you're used to, so rather than like being limited to like whatever pixel, restraints that they had on the original sprites, like you're seeing like a lot of like the big tubby guys and everyone's got the same names going on, and they and they look like they just came right off the page and onto the screen.
Yeah,
lots of detail in the backgrounds and layers, so it like has that kind of sense of depth and a sense of sort of telling the story of the streets that you're in.
Yeah. Speaking of story, did you get any the opening crawl or anything? Was that there?
Not yet. No. I mean, the closest thing to the story was like we fought a boss.
Nice. Who was the boss? Tell me.
She was like a lady with like a snake wrapped around her.
Yes.
And then every once in a while she'd do this big shock attack. So if you're trying to punch her, then you get knocked back. Yeah.
So, Streets of Rage 1 obviously had the special where you called in the cops, but then Streets of Rage 2 took it a step further with, the everyone had the 2 special abilities, kind of the stationary one, and then Axel had the big flame punch.
Yeah.
And
so the big flame punch is definitely there.
Cool.
You get like a little star when a special's available. You could do kind of like you could kind of mix things up by doing kind of like a double tap or whatever.
Yeah, the bare knuckle, like uppercut.
Yeah.
But, 3 added kind of a run mode, and it was a little faster. Did it feel fast to you? More like Streets of Rage 3, or a little slower like Streets of Rage 2? Like, how was the speed?
The speed, I mean, it felt good and responsive. Because I know what you're saying. Like some of the older like beat 'em ups like that could feel a little sluggish, but
yeah.
But it didn't feel like that. It didn't feel like zippy. But it felt like I could move around. I could get out of the way. When they're coming through. There's still the friendly fire with the co-op tags.
Nice.
There's still like the ability to just grab a pipe or a knife and start.
How did the
around.
pipe? Oh, it was crowded and loud. You couldn't hear. Oh, the sound.
I mean, it sounds like it didn't even matter if I couldn't hear because they're still working on the sound. So they're not there yet.
Yeah. What kind of weapons did you get, Blood?
Those were the ones. Those are the things.
The knife and the pipe.
There's a knife and the pipe in there in that stage.
Did you slash with the knife or throw the knife?
I did a little bit of both.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. And were you Axel? Or Blaze?
I was playing as Axel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember, messing around a lot with the flame punches and see what I could do there.
And they were the only 2 playable characters. Did you see any menus, any kind of secrets for who else could join the party? Maybe some Adam hype?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they're letting us see menus.
Okay.
So
Nice. And just you played one stage?
yeah, we played one stage, one boss. The one thing that they did show, which was pretty cool, which was different, they said the original team had wanted to do this on the Genesis, but couldn't because of the limitations.
Yeah.
But basically, like, there is a car crash. Like, the car comes out of the foreground and like smashes into the scenery. And smashes into dudes.
So like more environmental hazards.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's just like the first of many things like that.
Yeah, I remember like falling barrels, of course, and the big like tractor in Streets of Rage 3 kind of attacks you. But that stuff sounds really exciting.
Yeah.
Any like day or night progression within the level, or it kind of just stayed?
Not that I noticed.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah, it's looking good. Like I said, again, like there's so much detail like in the characters and the backgrounds.
Yeah.
And just, definitely want to see you to get your hands on it, see what you think of it.
But any combos, I guess, is my last question. Any like button combos, or is it mainly just punching and special moves?
I think I'm trying to remember because I played so many games in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's a little bit of that.
Okay.
A little bit of combos, not like crazy or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I don't want to go out on a limb, but I think there was a bit of that.
Cool. And could you run? Was there a run button?
I don't think there's like a sprint.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 had like a weird little dash. You had like a stamina meter. You could dash a little bit.
Right. I think there's just like double tapping and then hitting the button would kind of like alter the move that you did, but I don't think you ever like sprinted across or anything like that.
Cool. Oh, early days, early goings. It feels so good, Bloodworth, to be sitting here talking about Streets of Rage 4. It just feels good. It feels magical.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool that they're able to do this. It's cool that Sega's letting them just call it that.
Yeah.
This is it. This is Streets of Rage 4 for real. So
yeah. It's got to be close, right? Any even hints at a release date here?
I actually think I actually don't think it's that close. Maybe it's this year, but if they're still like finalizing what they're doing on the like sound effects and things, I think it could be a good ways off.
Okay. I got to remain calm and just wait.
Yeah. It's a team that wants to do it right, so they probably won't announce a date until they really want to get it done right. Yeah.
Very encouraging. Feel the passion.
Yeah.
That's all I got, Blood.
That's all I got. Look forward to more in the future.